everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Nina Davalori. I'm a filmmaker, activist, and former Miss America, and today I brought on my fiance because so many of you were very curious about how we met and our love story, and I've shared pieces of it here and there, but I thought we would sit down and actually tell the full story. So I'd like to introduce you to my fiance, Ryan Coleman. Welcome to my channel.
Thank you.
You see me do this all the time.
Yes.
Actually, no, I feel like you don't actually watch me film videos. So.
No, it's an honor to be on here.
As it should
You're normally
be.
in the background, so, it's nice to be on here.
All right, let's get into it.
My family's from Bay Area. I grew up there, born and raised in Pleasanton, California, in the East Bay. You want to go into backgrounds? Like very deep backgrounds?
I mean, where's your mom from? Where's your dad from?
Yeah.
People want to know what ethnicity you are. They're like, is he half Asian? Is he Asian? So that's why I wanted to answer that question.
Yes, I am half Asian. I'm officially confirming. Yes, I'm half Asian. My mom's Chinese. She was born in China, in Canton.
And you were born in Pleasanton, raised, and fully stayed there.
No, I was technically born in San Francisco. Spent about half my life in San Leandro, which is in the East Bay, and then Pleasanton is also in the East Bay. It's 20 minutes away from San Leandro.
It's like a little Hallmark town.
Yes, it's beautiful. It's in the name. It's pleasant. It's awesome. It's got nice restaurants, a nice downtown.
Yeah, it's great. I am from.
Wait, what about my dad?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oops.
Dad's from California.
All right, this is usually my show.
Yeah. Dad's from California, and his mother, my grandmother's German, and my grandfather is he's West Virginian American, but goes back Irish, English. Okay,
Are you done? Okay.
Yes.
I am originally born in Syracuse, New York, but my grandparents raised me in Vijayawada, South India for 2 years. And then I came back here when I was 2.5 years old, and then my family moved to Oklahoma when I was 4, and then to Michigan when I was 10. So I consider Michigan mostly home. I went to middle school, high school, college there, and then moved to New York after college. And both my parents are from Andhra Pradesh, India. So my first spoken language was actually Telugu.
Mine was Chinese.
Really?
I mean, sorta. I mean, it was mostly English, but.
But you had a mix in your house because your mom's side of the family always gathered together every Sunday, right?
Every Saturday. Yeah, I mean, we would have family dinners every single Saturday. And then growing up, as not a daycare, but my aunt would raise myself and some of the other kids, and she pretty much exclusively spoke Chinese, Cantonese. So till preschool or whatever, kindergarten is mostly Chinese.
Do you remember any of it?
Not really. I mean, if you ask me to rattle off more than a few words, I probably don't have it anymore, but when I hear it, I get it.
You can recognize
Yeah.
it. But you do know Telugu words.
I do. Yeah. I think I know more Telugu words now than Chinese words.
Yes, I taught him a few.
When we met, I was working in investment banking. Did not have a lot of time to date.
I know.
So.
Wait, on our first date, he texted me before we met. We actually met up on the date, and he had said, just so you know, I have to check my phone every 15 minutes for work. And I was like, are you a doctor? Are you saving lives here? Which obviously mad respect. And then that wasn't the case. But I just had never dated I've never dated a finance bro. You're my first finance bro.
What do you think?
I just didn't know the world. Obviously it worked out well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, you always say that story with some attitude, but I'm pretty sure it was a text and a joke, and I was I did want to
It was not a joke, you totally meant it.
Yeah, I meant it in a way where it was I felt like I was under pressure, and I felt like I was still relatively early in my career in investment banking, and felt like I wanted to. A big part of it is responsiveness, and a big part of it is paying attention, and a lot of times it's artificial, but there's a time sensitivity and a culture around that, and so yeah, I wanted to, I think it would be nagging in the back of my head if I wasn't, and figured I'd be transparent. I mean, it worked out, but
Yeah.
it's not the most flattering thing to hear, I'm sure.
Well, I was just looking for a man in finance.
Oh gosh.
I don't think anyone knows what I do career-wise. Like, it's such a mystery. People stop asking me, which I prefer. But what
I still ask you.
Yeah, he still doesn't know. But what I think I had in my dating profile was filmmaker and activist. Does that sound true?
Mm-hmm.
So, which was true. It was in the midst of complexion and obviously all the work that I have done and was doing. So that's what I had. I did not have former Miss America in my profile.
Nope.
In case you were wondering. That's a whole separate story.
We matched up on a dating app.
We did. We just met on a dating app. The end.
Yeah, it's pretty vanilla. Mm-hmm. Why are you smiling so much?
Because I actually don't know the answer to this.
I mean, I thought she was super attractive, obviously.
Okay, fine. You just found me attractive.
Just found her attractive, and I'm, that was enough for me. So I just went for it,
There's a lot more to that story that is coming later.
And tell me why you swiped on me.
I just thought you were attractive as well. I am shamelessly a resume chaser. I won't even hide it. Like, I care about education a lot. And this was also back in a time where I cared more about these things. I feel like that has shifted since we actually started dating. But yeah, so I liked your resume as well.
I'm glad it held up, I guess. I remember this. It was like a 2 truths and a lie.
Yeah, this is like what got me.
Yeah, I remember it was Sunday night. I think we matched up on a Sunday or like a Saturday night or something like that. Because I remember it was a Sunday night and I was with my friends.
It was a Thursday because I went through my phone to look at receipts.
Did I message you for the first time?
Mm-hmm. It was Thursday night and then we met up on a Friday.
We texted on a Thursday.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. My first text was sent to you on a Thursday. Okay, yeah. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah, so the first message was on the app on a Sunday night. Remember this because I was with 2 of my super close friends and we were watching football and I was like, I just matched up. I don't want to mess this up. And it was really meeting of the minds and not the best minds to be doing it or anything like that. But
Are your friends gonna see this?
I mean, Richard and Andrew, thank you for your contributions. No, they were helpful
awesome.
for sure.
Yeah, they were awesome. They nailed it.
Yeah, for sure. I wanted to do more of a prompt because I just felt like it was going through different New York dating and there's so many ways in which it's just like a volume game and it's just vanilla and it's just, it's easier to be low effort than to be high effort, I guess. And I think for this, I wanted to be higher effort. So, I had 2 of my closest friends help come up with a 2 truths and a lie pickup line. And
it was great. What did you send?
I think I had 2 lies on there, but
you definitely had a Harry Potter reference, a food reference, I think, and one other thing I can't remember, but he was like, let's play a game, 2 truths and a lie, and he sent these 3 things, and I remember the Harry Potter reference and the food reference, obviously. And so it was just like, no one had ever messaged me that from the first message. It was always like, hey, what's up, or something very generic. So this was so different, which is why it caught my attention.
Richard, Andrew, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Richard and Andrew.
Yes. First date was at Bar Pistolino, also where we got engaged.
We both lived in West Village at the time. It was COVID, so we weren't taking the subway or even Ubers at the time. So we had to meet up in our neighborhood, which we love. But yeah, so he suggested that spot. I was like, great, I love it.
And I waited in line for 20 minutes to get the table.
Yeah, but okay, that was, in the grand scheme of things, 20 minutes was not a lot.
Yeah, it's like a normal night, So when did we have our first kiss? We had our first kiss on our first date. Wasn't that that's weird? That's romantic.
Yeah, the date went well. So yeah. I was like, okay. I can get on board with this. So when I thought things were getting serious, it was our second date, and I was in such a dilemma as to, do I tell this person I was a former Miss America or not? Like, it wasn't on my profile. He didn't know. It's not something like you just drop into conversation like casually on a first date or second date. But then I was like, is it weird that I haven't brought it up, because we were having deeper conversations than most, and like I'd never brought it up on a date until you, that I'd seen anyone that I was dating in that time of like August to October. Like, it just never came up until you. And I was like, oh, so that's kind of when I knew it was like a serious thing, because I was like grappling with like, wait, but then is it weird if I don't tell him, if I keep seeing him? It's like I withheld information, I don't know. So that is the next video, because we both had some things that we were not forthcoming with, which is fair, as people, you know, as you learn about people as you're dating. And so we definitely had some secrets that we had to talk through, which were our third, fourth, and fifth dates, I would say. Or information, maybe not secrets.
Yeah, it's dating.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for watching.
Like, comment, subscribe.
No,
Really appreciate the community we're trying to build here.
that's close. That's pretty close. Yeah. Well, honestly, thank you guys so much for watching, subscribing. If you have other questions for us, leave it in the comments, and we will consider answering depending on what mood Ryan might be in. Yeah, I will see you next time.
Love community.
Please subscribe. It really does help build the community that I hope we can build here. Are you happy?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, bye.